this is Suzanne with Sweet Tea and Whimsy. Join me today as I share with you some treasures that I found today at an estate sale. And today was the second day for the estate sale, so everything was half price. When we got there, there was not many things left. Everything was already picked over, and we actually went there to pick up a bookcase that my mother-in-law had already purchased. And when I got there, I asked if there was anything left to purchase, and she said there were some items, so I went through. I actually should have filmed me looking through the treasures, but I was having so much fun that I actually didn't think about it. But I do want to share with you some of the items that I found. I got some treasures, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. The first item that I found is this adorable small oval shaped dish, and I want you to look at the colors and the crazing on this. There are beautiful birds all around the trim of this little dish, and there's also a bird in the center. So I want to share with you what this looks like. The colors and the crazing is so absolutely beautiful. So you can see it was priced for $3, so I picked it up for $1.50. The marking on the back says Belva China. Here's the marking on the back of this piece. I really do like this, very pretty. Next, I got this just one little teacup saucer, and this is what it looks like. I really just liked the colors and the little almost striping around the side. So this was $1, so I purchased it for 50 cents. And I'll probably use this. I like to match some of my teacup settings, so this will serve its purpose as a teacup saucer. I purchased this $1 set of Echo stainless steel measuring cups. I really like measuring cups. I've got too many sets of measuring cups as it is, but this was a 3-piece set, and I like the stainless steel. So this was 50 cents. Oh, I got a beautiful piece of ironstone. This is marked on the back, Johnson Brothers, made in England ironstone, 1H1. And this was marked $3, so I picked it up for $1.50. Very pretty. My mother-in-law found this and asked did I like it, and of course I did. There are no markings on it. It was priced at $5, so I was able to get it for $2.50. It's on a small pedestal, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It has a gold trim on the inside. There's no chips or anything on this. I just really thought it was very pretty. I've not seen anything exactly like this, so this is a treasure. I also picked up this piece of milk glass. It was marked $7.50 and it was half price. Bowls. I actually have a couple of bowls just like this, but I love milk glass, and one day I'm gonna have to share with you my collection of milk glass. So this is just to add to my collection. Next, I purchased these little tea bag holders. This one says made in Italy, and it was half price. And here's a plain white one. It has no marking on the back, but I thought these were so adorable, so I picked these up. Next, I picked up this 3-piece set of Limoge for $7.50, so it was half price of $7.50. It says France Haviland Limoge. Here's the first piece. It's very old, so it has a lot of crazing. It has a few little chips here on the bottom, but you can't really see those. It's very pretty. Here's the marking on the bottom. I don't know how well you can see that. And the 3-piece set includes this bowl, this small platter. I think this will be so pretty in the spring and at Easter. And then this larger platter, which is very large and very heavy. So this 3-piece set was half of $7.50. And over to the side, they had one more piece, and it has a broken handle. It was $4, so I paid $2 for it. But I liked it so much that I went ahead and picked it up because I can display this so that you won't even know the handle is broken, and it'll be pretty for my Easter and spring display. I also purchased some linens. This first is a little tea towel that was $2, so I picked it up for $1. And I picked up this beautiful pillowcase for $2, so it was $1. And it has this beautiful lace trim. And I want to show you this centerpiece here. Look at that, how pretty. So that was $1. I picked up 4 blue napkins for $3, so it was half price of 3. I picked up this small round doily, so it was half of $1. And here's another pillowcase for $2. So I paid $1 for it. I want to show it to you. It's more of a cream color with a white trim, but the trim on this is so pretty. It has scalloped edge. So I thought that was very pretty. I picked up this table topper. It was marked $4, so I was able to get it for $2. Here's the size of it. And it has this beautiful detailing, some scalloped edge. Very pretty. I also picked up another table topper. So it was half price of $4. And here's the intricate detailing on it. It's this size. So very, very pretty. And I picked up a round tablecloth for $5. And so it was $2.50, and it has this beautiful edging. Very, very pretty. So all of those were a great deal. I love linens. I love looking through the linens. And when you go to an estate sale, you just always find some of the most fabulous linens. And to me, it is so neat to think that back in the day, women dressed their tables and their dressers and all of their furniture pieces with such beautiful linens and table toppers. They had beautiful tea towels that they used and napkins for their tables. So to me, that's an absolute treasure. There's one more piece of linen that I purchased, and this was marked $15. It is this absolutely beautiful crocheted, rectangular shaped tablecloth. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's huge. But what I think I'm going to do, if I choose not to use it as a tablecloth, I will probably use it on the end of my bed upstairs. So I will be sharing that with you in a separate video so that you can see how I've used it. Okay, a couple of more items that I want to share with you. One is this little bell. It was marked $2. So I was able to purchase it for $1, and I'll probably use this on a Christmas tree, but I loved the sound of that bell. It has a really pretty sound. So I thought that was very pretty. I don't see any markings on it, but I really did like that. I also picked up this really pretty small pitcher in this pretty green color. It was marked $3. On the bottom, it does say USA. So I'm not sure if this is a McCoy piece or not. I'll probably look it up later to see, but I really liked the color of it, and I thought that it would be pretty in the summer or even at Christmas time. So that was a score. And a couple of pieces of, I think Daisy got upset when I started ringing the bell. I got a couple of pretty old vintage pieces of glass dishware. And the first is this beautiful serving bowl that I purchased for $3. It was marked 6, so I was able to get it for $3. I really like this, the old serving pieces that kind of have this block or sometimes a bubbled look. So I couldn't leave that back and leave it behind for $3. It's absolutely gorgeous. It has this scalloped edge top to it. Very, very pretty. Just 2 beautiful serving trays. It's heavy, good cut glass, and each was marked $7.50, so I was able to purchase it for half of that. And I really love the edging on this glass platter. I don't have any that have this kind of edging, so I purchased 2 of them. They're identical, and I knew that this would be so pretty for wedding showers, baby showers, at Christmas, all sorts of things. So for $7.50, these 2 really beautiful old cut glass serving trays is a score. Now on to silver. I love silver trays. I'll start with this little gravy boat. I purchased this little gravy boat. It was marked $3. So I was able to get it for $1.50. Look at this handle. The beautiful little flower designs on this handle is so pretty. On the bottom, it is marked Wilcox International Silver Company, number 7113. So I thought that was a really neat treasure for $1.50. Oh guys, I love this. I think you're gonna like this too. This is really, really cool. I paid $2 for this silver tray. Excuse me, it was marked $2. I paid $1. And I absolutely love this. What is so cool about this is it is engraved. Okay, so this tray is engraved with the words Jack Reichert, Outstanding Rotarian, London Rotary Club, September 1974. I think that is the coolest thing ever. It's a very pretty tray. I know that it would clean up and be so beautiful, which I may do eventually, but for right now, I'm gonna leave it with this tarnished look. I love the border and the trim on the side of this tray. And I also got 2 more silver trays. And this is the smaller of the 3. And these 2 larger ones were marked $5, so I paid $2.50 each. And they're this size, they're large. And on the back, this one is engraved class of 71 through 72. And it has the monogram letter R in the center of the tray. And the trim looks like this. So this is absolutely gorgeous. This one is not engraved, but I wanted to show you the difference in the trims. These are a little bit different. They are the same size. They're super heavy. But these 2 trays And this one here that's smaller, these make me happy. I love silver trays. There's so many things that you can do with them. You can actually use them when you're entertaining, of course, for baby showers, wedding showers, family get-togethers, but they're also pretty sitting on a coffee table or as a centerpiece in the dining room on the table. They're pretty propped up and used as a layering piece. I absolutely love silver trays. And this one from the London Rotary Club, 1974, I think that's really cool. So this absolutely was a score for me. Okay, let's see what else I got. Oh, I think this is adorable. I picked up these 4 little miniature plates, and I know that they were probably wall decor or just decor pieces, but I'm going to put them with my collection that I've started of butter pat dishes. So here's what they look like. There's 4 of them. They're trimmed in this pretty gold color, and each of them have a different fruit on them. So here's the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. And these were, I think, $3. They were marked $3. And next I got, I started a collection of salt and pepper shakers. I have a few different sets of salt and pepper shakers, and I wanted to add to my collection. So I found some really cool ones. I'll start with this 50-cent glass salt and pepper shakers. They're really, really heavy. I like the shape here on these salt and pepper shakers. This is where the price was hanging on these salt and pepper shakers, so I'll have to take off that little twine there around the neck of the bottles. But these, again, were 50 cents. I absolutely love these. And these are 2 hand-painted salt and pepper shakers. Look at these. I love these. I think they're very, very old. Very pretty. And here's a close-up look. And these were $1. And you can see they're small, and maybe in comparison, this is a very squatty small salt and pepper shaker. So in comparison, you can see that this is a very small salt and pepper shaker. And the smallest salt and pepper shakers that I got are these. Look how tiny these are, guys. They're just cut glass, and they have these plastic red and green lids on them. And I thought these were so adorable. Just look at this. They're so cute. So these were 50 cents. And I love these. Score, score. I guess I went on a little bit of a salt and pepper shaker frenzy, but let me show you. That's the first 3 sets. I also got this set here. It was marked $2, so it was $1. And they're just really pretty cut glass. And there's no markings on the bottom of these. On some of them there is a marking. It's got the really pretty silver top. So that is what this pair looks like. And there's another pair here that is identical. So this pair was also marked $2, and it was $1. Then this one is just a single, but I didn't want to leave it behind. It is so cute. It was marked 25 cents. I like the small little tiny square cut glass. And then I got 2 very large ones, and they are marked Japan, number 7. And they're very large. They were marked $4, so I was able to get these for $2. Again, they're marked Japan. I don't know that much about these, but I just thought they were very pretty with a silver top. So these will be very pretty added to my collection of salt and pepper shakers. So let me scoot those over here out of the way. And I'll continue showing you the last few remaining items that I picked up at the estate sale. I can't wait to put some of these salt and pepper shakers on display. I think that's a really cool collection. And I know some people display theirs so neatly on little bookshelves or little wall shelves. So the next thing I got is these 4 napkin rings. They were marked $4, so I purchased them for $2. And they're adorable. I'll have to put them away for right now because it's not Easter, but look at these cute little napkin rings. The little bunny holding the Easter egg with the blue ribbon around his neck. So there are 4 of these, and they're all the same. So for $2, I think that is going to be a fun way to display Easter napkins in the spring. And these will be also pretty around the spring or any time of the year. These were marked $2. So I got these for only $1. And it says bone china on the bottom. And I was gonna see if there's another little, it says something else, but I can't see what it says. But look how adorable these are. They're very dainty. They're bone china. They're all identical. So there's 4 of these. And I thought those were so cute. I love those. And for $1, nope, couldn't pass it up. Purchased. This is another pair that, another set of 4 that, these look to be maybe just ceramic, but they're so cute. They're so cute. Look at these. So I have 4 of these, and I paid $1 for these 4. I purchased 6 napkin rings here for $2. So for $1, you know, I recently purchased some these napkin rings here that kind of look like pewter, and I'm really enjoying these, and they look like they've got a hammered look to them. So these are a little bit similar, but I think these are silver, and they're a little tarnished right now, so they can either be polished up or left tarnished. But what I like about these so much is they're each engraved with a name. I don't know if you can see this, but this one says Laura. This one says Marcia. This one says Lynn. And this one says Jack. Now how cool is that, that each of these are engraved with a member of the family's name. I absolutely love that. And also in this pack, there are these 2 smaller ones, and they are engraved with the name Marcia and Jack. So they are smaller ones. And oh, I wish I could show you the name here, but it's just not picking it up. But these are engraved with Jack and Marcia. So, truly a treasure here. I was glad to find these. I just love things that have history. I could not have given these up if they belonged to my family, so I will treasure them. The last napkin rings that I purchased, there's 5 of them, and they were $2. So I paid $1 for them, and these are going to be so cute with my fish dishes and when we have our fish display out back. Look at these, they're little shell napkin rings. How adorable. So they are all the same. They look like this. And I absolutely love those. So 5 of those for $1 was a great deal. And that was so much fun going through all of the napkin rings. Again, I was there on the second day in the last hour, and these were napkin rings that I purchased. So I can only imagine what all was there when the estate sale first began. You could tell this was a beautiful home, and you could tell by walking around looking at the few items that were remaining that this family loved to entertain. This lady obviously loved very pretty things, pretty dishes, pretty linens, and obviously has set many very nice tables in her day and time. So it was just fun to kind of relive the things that she had purchased that probably meant a lot to her. And I hope I do it justice by displaying and using these items in a way that would make her happy to know that they were still being enjoyed today. So one last item that I purchased, oh, it's really, really cool, is this neat sewing basket. I want to show you what the top looks like. It's decoupaged with this little cute sewing picture. And you hold the basket by these two, it's kind of hard to get it on there straight and show you, but you hold the basket with these 2 strings here. And when you get ready to open it up, you just let the strings go and you lift this top off and it kind of lays to the back. And then you can see all the treasures inside. So this was marked $20. So I was able to purchase it, and oh my gosh, it's so much fun to look through here and see what all kind of treasures there are. There are neat things in here like these 50-cent Fruit of the Loom needles. It says made in Japan, and I wish I could see the year on it. There are lots of needles that are called coat of arms, and they're from England, and they were 15 cents. There's several packs of these, and on the back it says coat of arms needles are made by the British Needle Company at Redrick, England, where fine needles have been made for many generations. So I think that's a treasure. There are lots of old buttons. This one doesn't have all of them on there, but there are a few. Here's some more needles that were made in England. There are some military academy military buttons that this person saved. Let me see if I can. There's a whole bunch of them. This says St. Talton Military Academy. So very beautiful buttons. And I think probably in here there's maybe 8 of these that she was able to save. There are lots of little treasures in here. And one thing that is so beautiful is all of these old wooden spools that the thread came on. This one says J&P Coats, mercerized, and lots of beautiful colors. So these are some of the old wooden spools, and there's just tons of them in here. But see some of these, there's so many pretty colors in here. So many pretty colors. Look at this blue color. So I think that these would be absolutely beautiful on display. Look at this beautiful blue color. It's like a bluish gray color. And the old wooden spools. So these would be so pretty on display, on a bookshelf, in a sewing room. But the colors, I absolutely love these beautiful bright colors. Some of these threads in here are silk threads. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? So this to me was an absolute treasure. That, look at this little old pack of needles. So there's a lot of little treasures in here. I'm not sure, I don't know where she got all the little military buttons from, but it's really neat that she was able to save all of those military buttons. This is spun polyester by Golden Tea, made in Oklahoma City, and 35 cents is how much was paid for this beautiful spool of thread. So just tons of spools of threads. And here's what they look like when the thread's all gone. This was Hercules mercerized, and it was 15 cents. And this is the spool that remained after all the thread was gone. So little treasures. There's other little things that she kept in here. Like this must have been a part of a belt or something. But I thought that I could use this with some of the jewelry that I repurpose and make. So just lots of little treasures in here. So that was a fun find for me. And again, here's what it looks like. So that'll be fun to play with. And I think that's everything, guys. It was a very fun estate sale. Again, we showed up at the last minute. Everything was half price. It's probably good that I wasn't there on the first day. There's another estate sale coming up this weekend, so I'm hoping that I will be able to go to that one as well. I didn't really have any luck at any yard sales this weekend, nor did I have any luck at any thrift stores. Oh, excuse me, I have one more thing. My most favorite find at the estate sale. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, I'm taking the phone so that I can show you what I found. This was my most treasured thing. Here it is. Look at this wedding dress that I found at the estate sale. It is so beautiful, guys. Look at this lace. And there's just layers of fabric that was used. This top layer of lace, this layer of material, and this bridal silk that is also trimmed in lace. This is absolutely gorgeous. When I saw this, I thought, no, you cannot leave this behind. It was marked $20. And I want you to look at this little tiny waist. I don't know if you can tell how small this is, but last evening we had some friends here, and one of them is one of the children who is 9 years old, very tiny little thing, and she actually tried this on and it fit her perfectly. But on this dress, there is a very long train. And I wish I could, let me see if I can get it around here. On the bottom of the train, it's kind of gathered up, and you can see the whole back side. The whole back side of this wedding gown, including the train, is this beautiful antique lace. So I'm not sure when this was made, but it is a homemade wedding gown. And it is absolutely beautiful. I just wish I knew the history of this. But to me, this was my top treasure of the estate sale. This absolutely beautiful wedding gown. So guys, that is the end of my estate sale haul, and I hope that we'll be talking again soon. I hope that you have a good week, a great week of thrifting, and we'll just meet back here next time. Have a good week, guys. Hi guys. Ugh. Join me today as I share with you, this is not working. My camera keeps falling now. There's a beautiful hummingbird. Well, I say that's a hummingbird. I'm actually not sure. No, it's not a hummingbird. I purchased it for $7.50, and it's this absolutely beautiful. Ah! Daisy! Daisy! And next, oh, this is so cool. Daisy! Rotary Club.
Mom!
What?
Miss Shonda said we're not going with him.
Okay, well, don't interrupt me again because I have to start all over.
Okay, well, please don't. Please cut that part out. Let me go upstairs, okay? Actually, I need to go upstairs and come back down, but I'll just go upstairs.
We'll just come quietly, it's fine.
Okay.